Hi, this is Dave Spoon, and you're watching Love the Beat TV. Yeah, I started when I was at school. Before I knew about DJing and stuff, I sort of learned how to use keyboards and samplers, drum machines, you know. I was always at home with headphones on, listening to drum machines and stuff, you know. My parents would be like, what is he doing, you know? But then it all kind of made sense when I heard house music, sort of 89, 90. I was very young, I was only 11, 12 years old. And it all just made sense to me. It was meant to be what I got into. So yeah, and then but where I was so young, I couldn't go to any clubs, and I didn't know anybody in the music industry to help me. So I had quite a long time before, you know, things really kind of developed. But the past 3 years have been crazy. Been so cool, and you know, just, you know, jetting off everywhere to play gigs, and you know, having my productions, my music's known sort of globally now is pretty amazing. I guess I'm a little bit old school with the way I describe it. To me, it's just house music, and you know, there's a lot of different flavours. You know, so I might play a record that's more melodic. There might be a record that's more bassline driven, or you know, there's all these different styles: electro house, tech house, whatever. To me, it's just house music, and you know, I play a bit of everything. Depends on the crowd where I am. So yeah. Well, house music just tends to have like a lot of highs and lows, but it's good, you know. It needs to reinvent itself, and new talent to come through. You know all that kind of needs to happen all the time. So you know, it needs to have these kind of low points. I don't think necessarily we're in a low point at the moment, but we're in a time of kind of change with some of the music. I think the electro house has kind of been so big for so long. I think some people are getting a bit bored now with it, and you know, I think the sound is changing again. So yeah, the future, I don't know. It'd be nice to know, but that's the exciting thing, is that we don't know, and that, you know, this time next year it could be a totally new sound again. That is, you know, makes house music fresh, you know. So yeah, I think it's cool that it evolves all the time. My home is in the studio making music first. DJing is like something I love to do and love to go and see the world. Obviously, I'm very lucky, but yeah, it's a busy summer. It's a busy summer, but it's good. I've got a residency at Cream, at Amnesia, in Ibiza, which is really exciting. Away from DJing, I'm finishing my album at the moment, so I've got a lot of guest artists to come in with me for vocals and stuff. So that's all kind of a little bit of a secret still at the moment, but I've got some exciting names that I've been working with, which is really cool. I've also got a studio project with Pete Tong. We've been doing that for a little while now. We remixed Robin to start with, Every Heartbeat, and we've even done James Blunt, and which was quite a weird one to do, you know. It's kind of mum and dad music, you know, but in a nice way. So yeah, that was cool, and we're doing Madonna's next track from her new album. We're working on that next week actually, and we've just done the music to a new film called Beyond the Rave, which is a vampire movie set in a warehouse party. So if you love clubs and DJs and house music, you've got to watch it. It's on MySpace, so it's exclusive to MySpace, and then it'll be released as a movie. So yeah, Pete's got the soundtrack together, and we've written 2 pieces of music for the actual film. So yeah, it's cool. That's all kind of going on this year as well. So a lot of good stuff, you know. It's good.